I'm using like 8 different fiddle tunings just to make things easier because I don't have anybody to talk while I tune for some reason. Anyway, I'm going to play one more before we have a break, and as well as cathedrals, I think gardening seems to have found its way into my songwriting. I think probably just because often I'll have just come in from the garden. This song is thinking about, I suppose, pretty wild garden. I'm thinking about inherited gardens, so trying to figure out who was there before and through what they planted, wondering who that person was, and the plants that they planted, the plants that they took care of, digging, unearthing the plants that they put there, and trying to look after, I suppose, the garden that somebody else established from personal experience. And just kind of having, it's a funny relationship through time, I suppose, with an imagined person, gardener. This land was yours for a certain time. This land is mine for a certain time. We tended the roses for a certain time. Brambles grew among them for a certain time. The roses, the roses, the roses, the roses home. Watch the babies crawl for a certain time. Chase them round the garden for a certain time. Watch them build a wall for a certain time. Now I see it falling for a certain time. The roses, the roses, the roses, the roses home. Whitethorn fairy tree for a certain time. Speaks to underneath for a certain time. Petals in your hands for a certain time.